You're tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network, featuring news, interviews, and commentary on all things Black Hollywood. Hollywood redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411, featuring the week's roundup of fashion news. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host for Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411.
It's fashion. There you go. You have to Vogue.
This is my fashion.
We Vogue. you look like a mannequin. That's hot. What's up, everybody? Out there listening, watching, welcome. It's Friday, and of course it's Fashion Friday here at Black Hollywood Live on Fashion 411. I'm your host, Courtney Stewart, and joining me in the studio this week is a surprise guest.
Hey.
You may know him from all them AfterBuzz shows and all them BHL shows. Usually he's talking about music, but this week he's going to talk fashion with me,
I'm
DJ
back,
Jesse J.
bitches.
Welcome. For those of you guys that are watching us on YouTube right now, please make sure to click the subscribe button that is located right under our video, because we want you to subscribe so you get your fashion all day, every day, real easy, and you don't have to worry about it. You just, log into your YouTube and it's already there for you. So check that out. Make sure you're logging on iTunes. I said YouTunes. iTunes also. Download us for free and give us some rating, give us some comments, let us know how we're doing, because we're always trying to do it well for you guys and keeping up our good work. So we're going to launch right in right now. I mean, there's a lot going on this week. We had the Grammys. We got Fashion Week that got off to a great start. We're going to give you a full wrap-up of Fashion Week next week, because it goes into the weekend and into next week. We're going to talk about all the stuff with Kim K and that baby sitting on the sidelines at Yeezy's new show, the baby crying and all kind of stuff.
And Beyonce looking like...
Beyonce was sitting next... There were some smiling pictures with Miss Queen Bee sitting right next to Kim.
The Instagram picture of Beyonce and Kim taking the picture together, and it says, Kim finally got it.
Yes. Is it bad that I was kind of looking at the pictures like, oh, damn it, Beyonce, you should have sat 2 seats away from her. I just didn't want it to happen. Is that hating?
What did you see Anna Wintour was like?
Anna is always tilted out we cool, I put you on the cover, but that was business because I know you will sell, not because I actually think you're an icon. But, whatever. Anyway, we'll bring you more of that juiciness and everything that went down at Fashion Week next week. First up this week, though, we want to talk to you about an outfit of the week because, you got to have something to wear. I was on struggles this morning because I don't know what to do with this weather. 1 minute we were cool and next minute it's 90 degrees and I had not rolled out. First of all, nothing like a taste of summer to remind you of what you've been eating all fall. Courtney has not been eating well all fall. Okay?
Right, because when you get that first sweat in.
The sweat, you're like, what is going on? But for those of you in most of the country, it's still pretty chilly. So you can go online and you see this whole Shaggy Fur Coat thing has been really in. Shaggy Faux Fur is very in. And we have a bite off basically of these wonderful styles that are worn right now. But we got Gigi Hadid on the end. That's Alexa freaking Chung, I forget what her name is. Alexa Chung, I think. And then it's Kim K on the end. Or she kind of looks like. Did y'all watch the Persian guys on Bravo? What is that show?
Lily.
Lily Galici. Doesn't she look like Lily in that picture?
A little thicker though.
A little thicker. She got more boobs. Well, Lily got a lot of boobs because she's little, but she got them fake boobs. But anyway, you can get yourself a fur coat similar to that for only $60, guys,
From
on
where?
boohoo.com.
That's cute.
That's real cute. I'm thinking about ordering that right now because, I just told you, I'll be in New York in a couple weeks, and I need me a little jackety coat because I really don't own a coat right now.
It's very kind of 90s chic.
Yes, 90s chic is very in, which is so weird
go
to me. How you knew that?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? It just came to you. But you recognize.
I just been looking at some people's outfits it's
very 90s.
We must be around the same age if you think that's hot.
Well, but see, that's the thing. The kids, the high school kids are literally wearing, I ain't trying to age myself, but what we was wearing in the 90s in high school, and it's weird.
I mean, I remember when bell bottoms back when I was younger came out cool, and I was like,
yeah,
I got a pair of Paco
They weren't called
jeans.
bell bottoms, they were flares.
Flares,
They were flares. But yeah, I thought I was doing it big time because I got some flares from the Gap. And they even had the like bell sleeve shirts that kind of came back in for a while with the ruffle. Yeah, I was all over that, guys. Thought it was hot. Well, 90s are back. Outfit of the week, $60 on boohoo.com. Go check that out. It's
Get that
faux
jacket.
fur.
That jacket's everything.
Yes, I'm definitely going to look at. The only thing though, we always talk about ordering online. Do you order any clothes online?
Shirts. And maybe hats. But I don't do jeans because I got a Greek butt, so like that just be I need to be present for that.
If y'all was wondering, he got some donkey.
My mother gave me something that I do not need. And then shoes, never. I would never try, because I'm a lazy person, so I don't like having to send it back.
Agreed.
And go through all that.
That's always my argument, and I'm a person that needs to touch fabrics and really know what it's like, especially like if I'm ordering this fur coat thing, like. Yeah, it can look real cute in a picture, but in real life, it could look like tragic mess.
No,
like,
it could look like, honestly, I was looking at it could either be really cute or it's going to look like a hand puppet from the Muppets.
I'm done. He said a hand puppet from the Muppets.
You know what material I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Looking like
well, guys, if you ordered on boohoo.com, it looks pretty good. Let us know what you thought. If you thought it was great, I'm going to consider it. Next up, we got Beauty Beat this week, and Onyx has a beauty box. So We Are Onyx has a new monthly beauty subscription. It's targeted for women of color, and the company was actually founded by two beautiful women of color, Delai Capozzo and Miriam Babkoza. I'm sure I screwed that up, but two brown women discovered this subscription-based service. Basically, what you do is you sign up for $25 a month. And every month you are sent 5 deluxe size or full size hair, skin, makeup, or lifestyle products from their favorite high-end brands around the world. And every month they will curate 4 products for you, and you get to select your 5th product from the choices that they have available.
For how much?
$25 a month.
Really?
That's a pretty good deal. I mean, especially like it's different products from around the world, specifically for people of color, and $25. I mean, you can drop that real quick in a drugstore grabbing a few beauty items.
Grabbing 5 items, you paid $25 just for that lipstick.
Yeah. So I think that's a great deal. You guys should definitely check out We Are Onyx and go get that because I'm considering it myself now. I haven't tried their products before.
So wait, they put random products of their selection, and then you get to pick one.
Yes.
Okay.
So every month you get 5 products. They will select 4 for you, and they do a whole profile of what you're dry skin, you into bright colors and things like that, and then they'll send you in a box monthly, just that quick. Lashes,
I mean, shit, if y'all
all.
got like face creams and stuff, I might have to join
face
that.
creams, you might have to join that. $25, that's not bad. Let's see.
I pawn Courtney over all my makeup.
I'm like, ooh, I
give it on the
doubles. All right, moving on. In some news this week, we got a little bit of style scoop going on. And our favorite, Karl Lagerfeld, he's like the diva queen of all everything up in fashion. Designing over at Chanel, he has decided to take on a new gig, so to speak. Karl Lagerfeld is coming up with his own ready-to-wear kids line. Ready-to-wear children's clothes. The Kids Wear collection presents a unique opportunity for him to share his cool, ironic, iconic DNA with a wider Karl Lagerfeld audience, says the CEO and founder of the label. The Baby Fresh line is going to include ready-to-wear clothing, shoes, and accessories for newborn to 16-year-old girls and boys.
What does ready-to-wear mean?
Basically, it's like not the weird stuff on the runway. It's like stuff you can wear in the street.
So he feels that top is like a normal thing that a kid could wear to public school.
I'm not sure if this particular picture is from his line. Okay. But I mean, we could kind of make that work.
Girl, in what? The movie Lucy?
There are some very fashionable kids.
There are. I see them
right
on Instagram
now,
all the time.
And I'm not going to lie. I try to make my kid as fashionable as possible and not do with the standard stuff that you find in,
H&M.
Macy's and... unfortunately, she's a little thick, so H&M don't really work for her. But, I understand that. Anyway, that being said, speaking of stylish kids, in Style Scoop this week, for those of you all who are looking for some inspiration for your adorable little girls, you need to check out @Scout Fashion on Instagram. This little girl, her name is London Scout. She is a little actress, dancer, based in New York City. She's new to the fashion blog world, but she has over 40,000 followers, you guys.
What?
And her mom posts photos of her outfits daily. So you can check her out at Scout Fashion on Instagram. And I promise you, like, the reason I love this, her whole, and it's funny because Deanna brought this for Style Scoop this week, and I've been following this little girl for a minute because I love following like little kids' clothes and seeing what they put together. It's cute because she still dresses like a kid. Yeah. Sometimes there's
this one was I'm kind of looking a little like
it could have been, but I'm sure when she stands up, like it's a little skirt or little shorts, and the knee socks is very
so
kid stuff. Like sometimes it's just like they will put a little kid in like grown folks' clothes but miniature size. That's not generally what her looks are. Her looks are like tutus and like cute sweaters and like it's adorable.
Okay.
So
like a Gwen Stefani's kid. Like I love Gwen Stefani's
Her boys are always looking rocker but cute little kid. Not like I'm trying to be a grown man.
Right.
Which is a lot easier though for boys, I think. Because it's real easy to almost sexualize little girls like way too soon.
Yeah.
So thank you, Scout. You look adorable. Keep up the great work. Next up, we have George Kotsiopoulos.
Yes, Greek
all around. Obviously not on fashion.
No
more Fashion Police anymore. But after doing all that time on Fashion Police, he decided, I'm going to go back to dressing women, and he's got his first fashion line called GK, George Kotsiopoulos for QVC.
Damn, it's all women?
Oh.
Because I'm looking at those two jackets like, hey.
Oh, I mean, maybe they could be, there's a huge trend in unisex sort of clothing going on. So,
right now?
Yes. So those jackets might actually not be too far-fetched to be unisex items. But basically, the line is vintage-inspired blouses with cape-like backs, black and white jumpsuit. He's got a lace-sleeve motorcycle jacket, which I think that might be what you're looking at here, and 9 other styles that are retailing between $40 and $90 on QVC. And he will be selling those starting tonight.
I really am loving these big name designers reaching out to a with a better price point for different demographics.
Yeah.
Because I look at a lot of people in a lot of clothing lines, especially a lot in the urban community, and they are selling things that are like, I know how much that costs to make for loads of
really
money.
High points.
So I'm glad these designers are coming out and kind of putting a standpoint like, no one's going to buy your $500 printed T-shirt.
Right.
When I'm putting designer clothes out here for $80. So I support that. Go ahead.
I support that too. And I like that retailers like Target and stuff like that are giving a place for those designers to do that to a broad audience because we've gotten some good stuff.
But so here's my question for you, fashion-wise. How do we stop putting a taint on it? Because there's a thing about it that I like, but at the same time, it's like, oh, you're wearing Nicki Minaj. So in other words, oh, you're wearing Kmart.
Yeah. Okay. This might sound a little bit snobbish, but I don't think there's any way to do that because in the end, you're still wearing Target. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing because if you like it and you can afford it and that's great for you and you style it up and make it look good, then who cares? Like, obviously that's on you, but it is still Target. So I think it's just your personal, like, being okay with it because granted, Target is never, like, the purse I buy at Target, which I have purchased
I love Adam Levine's
purses at Target.
Line at Target, right?
Is it at Target? Yep. No, isn't it at Walmart? Did I make that up?
It's either Target or Kmart.
I don't know. One of those. Either way, I buy what I buy because I like it, not because it has to be something special. But when I get that Chanel quilted purse, it will always be a $5,000 Chanel quilted purse. And there's a reason for that, and I enjoy that, and I love it, and I'll have it, but it doesn't, that's never going to take the place of that.
And I also feel with going into these stores, one thing with Sofia Vergara that I actually like, and some of the things with Nicki's stuff that I've seen and what I love about Adams is that they try to keep it very basic. So it's not like Nicki Minaj is the only one that I really can think of who has the biggest problem with this is you have the specific design tights. So everyone knows 100% that's Kmart.
That's Kmart.
Might be Nicki, but it's Kmart. But if it's just a simple cute little tee,
everybody's
like the Adam tees, people would be like, where'd you get that from? H&M? No, Kmart.
It's Kmart. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's something at some point we should just be proud of.
You know?
Because we all, in the end, most of us like getting a deal on anything.
We'll be like, yeah, I got a thrift shop.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. So maybe we just need to get over ourselves and not care. But there you go. You can check George Kotsiopoulos on QVC actually tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern, which means he's starting to sell in about a half an hour, guys, or 20 minutes. So you might want to jump on that. All right. Last but not least, in Style Scoop this week, a little We Are Black History, or hashtag We Are Black History. Basically what this is about is a few writers by the name of Jessica Andrews, Lexi Felder, and Christina Brown were really like sort of brought to life and impassioned by the things that have been going on in the Black community with the police brutality, and they wanted to sort of put their heads together and do some kind of like tribute, acknowledgement, like let's put this message out that what's this been going on and how does that make us feel, so to speak, and how to make that work sort of in a fashion world, how to represent that artistically in fashion. And what they did, they wanted to spread a message of hope, appreciation, and courage led by Black icons. So they put together this group and they call it the Style Influencers Group. And right now you can go to L.com. And what they did was, with the help of a great photographer by the name of Jerome Shaw, hair stylists, makeup artists, whatnot, they put together this really cool photo shoot of different digital influencers dressed as or paying tribute to iconic Black figures across history. And they've put that together, taken beautiful photographs, and you can check all of that out on L.com. So they sort of married style, fashion, and sort of a tribute / celebrate Blackness and all its greatness and the positivity of it. And you can find it on L.com.
I'm excited.
So they were creative.
I don't know what she's serving right there.
I don't know, but they all look beautiful. Everybody, we always throw back to the flowers in the hair and the pinup. Billie Holiday, you did it for all of us.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to move on to our most fun section that we love so much, because we always have to, you know, criticize people, talk about them, make fun of them on the red carpet, because everybody doesn't get it right every time. Sorry. So we're going to go to Grammys weekend, because that was last weekend. Want to talk about a few standout looks of the weekend. So we're going to start with Miss Alicia Quarles, and she is the E! News correspondent. She was at an after Grammys party for Giorgio Armani, and she was wearing this lovely pleated silver gray gown, high, low, but in an interesting way. Usually we see the high-low, high in the front, low in the back, but this was basically, let's split it down the middle like Two-Face and make it a mini dress on one side and a gown on the other side with matching sandals. I think we just got our opinion of Alexis in the booth, what she thought of the look.
I don't like it.
You don't like it at all? What do you think?
I don't like that it's uneven. It's weird to me.
That is weird.
You know, I learned that the average person has, I forget what percent of OCD. And things like this.
It messes with our belief in symmetry.
It does. And what you know what really bothers me with this the most is actually it reminds me too much of Ariana Grande's outfit from the Grammys where she posted that tassel thing.
That was a Two-Face outfit too. Yeah.
This would have been cute, like, honestly, if it was short. Even long, but I feel like the boobs is just, it's covering too, I don't know, it's just, I don't know.
I was going to say, beyond the fact that, like, the hemline is just stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Like, and also it doesn't make any sense because it's such a clear cut. It's, like, short and then long.
Yeah.
Like, if it had been an angular, like, graduation into, like, a side trail or something, it might have been cute-er. But it makes her look fat.
Yeah, it does make her look
She's
fat.
not a fat girl. I see her on TV every day. She's not fat. She looks fat, and that's not cute.
And the shoes needed to be something else.
Yeah,
I just want to cut all the rest of that off. Like, I feel like it would just look better. It just looks like she couldn't decide halfway through and was just like, you know what, this will work.
You know what, though? It's LA, so she probably didn't know what kind of weather it was going to be.
What's going to be? Well, one side will be warm. Maybe not the other. But that's a mess. We're going to say that's a hot mess. Sorry, Alicia. Try again next time. Next up, one of the most talked about looks were the couple of Pharrell and his lovely wife, Helen. And they were wearing outfits from Pharrell's Adidas line. And as you can see, Helen was wearing a gray classic Adidas jumpsuit with the white stripe down the side and black platforms.
And camel full-on
and full-on camel toe front.
Thank you.
And then we got Pharrell in a little white little man suit.
With white shorts.
With shorts and his white and brown lace-up Oxfords. Is that a full want? Do you hate them both?
I'm not mad at Pharrell.
I'm not mad at Pharrell
You're not
either.
mad at Pharrell?
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at the outfit that she has on. I'm mad at her in the outfit.
Oh.
No shade, no offense, girl, but I just don't think that this was. Maybe it was. It looks a little too big. Like it just kind of looks bunchy. It doesn't
well.
To me, that kind of an outfit has to come off really sexy, and it's not giving me sexy. The shoes kind of even a little basic with it.
Too heavy.
It's just kind of a little basic, and it could have been a really hot thing. And I don't know if it's her body because I don't really know what her body be looking like. But he'd be dressing her in some weird tomboy things.
And see, that's why I kind of like, because everybody's like, oh my God, did he have to wear his own stuff and it looked that bad? It sucks because that could have worked. It didn't fit well. Somebody should have tailored it and made it fit right. And we don't want a bunch. Like, that camel toe is like protruding camel toe. That's almost camel penis. Like, that's not okay. Look at how it's like a bump. Like, it's not just like the two lips. It's like
okay, yeah. It looks like she has a bulge.
Yeah,
okay,
it looks
I
like
didn't notice
penis.
that.
So what I would have done to fix this, I would have slicked her hair into like a diva crazy, like old school, like high ponytail. I would have gave her a much skinnier, like I still would have done a black shoe, but it would have been like a really sexy, spiky kind of heel shoe.
Like there's nothing sexy about that shoe.
Yeah, that shoe looks like a work shoe that you would go to office in because you need a comfortable platform. Like a really sexy, naked, skinny kind of shoe. And she needs some jewelry. Why does she have no jewelry on?
It looks like she just went for a run and then grabbed some heels from her car and then came to the award show.
Yeah.
Literally.
And I like Pharrell. I think he looks like a little cute little person. He looks like a little boy. It's adorbs. But that's like a half hot.
I hope that's just the lighting and he didn't need to put no lotion on them legs.
Oh, you think it's Ash?
I don't know.
It might
Could
be
be the
Ash,
lighting.
brother. It might be Ash. Because he did grease up when he put on his little drummer boy suit for the performance. He did look like a little drummer boy.
No, bitch, no. He looked like the monkeys from The Wizard of Oz. That bell hat, I was looking like, do I need to give you my luggage?
And his neon sneakers. It was doing the most. But
I love you,
at
Pharrell.
least he sticks with the theme. And he went with it. So there you go. All right. Last but not least, we have the biggest talk of the night was this Rihanna look. And she was wearing Jean-Baptiste Valli. It was this enormous cupcake-like pink confection of a dress.
The quinceañera dress?
The quinceañera dress. Lots of people made fun of it. We talked about it a little. I ended up falling on the side of, I think it's amazing.
I do
Really?
too.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, I think it's honestly, at first, I was kind of like, what the hell is this bitch wearing?
Exactly.
Like, I felt like she there were too many ruffles at first, but then there was this aerial shot of inside the Grammys, and you couldn't tell anyone, but you could totally see where Rihanna was. And then I started thinking, when we were at the NBC pressing, I was talking to Kathy Griffin, and she said, everyone's so boring right now.
Exactly.
And what was hilarious to me is that this year for the Grammys, Nicki Minaj was very subtle. Gaga was very subtle. Everyone was subtle. And then here's Rihanna like, bam.
I'm wearing a big princess dress and I
I'm
love
still
it.
cute.
Yes. And her makeup, like her face was this like nude makeup and her hair was slicked back.
Look how happy she
looked like she
is.
was having the time of her life, and it just looked fun. So, and then the picture with her leaning down to Blue Ivy in the ceremony. It's just adorable. It's like the cupcake princess. So you win, Rihanna, like you always do.
I loved it. I loved hers, and then I loved Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift
and
did a good
I'd never
job.
be liking Taylor Swift.
I still hate Taylor Swift's hair always, but the dress and the shoes worked for me.
They did. The shoes were cute.
She always has mom hair to me.
And her outfits always make her look mom.
Yeah.
But good job.
But
I was impressed.
it was some interesting looks. We just put a few. Check out our Instagram account at BHL Fashion 411. You can see some of the other looks that we posted from the previous weekend that we were excited about. But we're going to close out this week with a style throwback. And the reason we keep selecting these people, last week we had Janet Jackson, this week it's Erykah Badu. It's all sort of a tribute to Missy, because sort of realizing after the Super Bowl when Missy Elliott came out, how few people, like how far back apparently the 90s and the effect of it in every way, from music to fashion and whatever, it's out of people's minds already. So yeah, it's Black history and we usually like to roll it back, but I just want to give it back a little bit. Black history is Black history. And Erykah Badu, in terms of style, is somebody that brought her own style, does her own thing, has always done her own thing, and it worked. And she is still fashionably relevant. She just posed, the top picture there is when she was with Riccardo Tisci last year for the Givenchy campaign.
That's everything.
So all I gotta say is the woman is still gorgeous, whether she's rocking braids or a crazy fro or the head wrap, which she brought in full effect for so many of us black girls, because we were so excited about the head wrap in the late 90s. And the jewelry is always just insane. I want to know where she gets her jewelry. But
Probably
there you
custom
go.
made.
Check it out. Erykah Badu. Look up some of them old looks. Hats off to you, lady.
Be inspired.
You worked it, girl. Be inspired. So that's our show for this week. We did it pretty quick. We missed you, Val. We missed you, Deanna. They'll be back next week. But for now, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Stewart Starlet. And where can they find you?
At DJ Jesse J.
And that's all we got for you guys. You guys have a
Bye.
wonderful weekend. Valentine's Day. Make love. Eat cake.
Yes.
And I'm going to smell my roses.
From producers Maria Menounos, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, Kevin Undergaro, and the entire BHL crew, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I'm your BHL announcer, Scipio. Instagram me at Planet Scipio. Thank you for tuning in.
Hollywood redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.